Brianna Clark-Grogan, and I'd like to demonstrate a recipe from my Italian cookbook known as Italian Kitchen for you. Vegan vanilla gelato. It's a custard ice cream, but it's very easy to make. And I developed it to be creamy and smooth, but lower in fat than most gelatos. So we start out with the first mixture is just water. Pour it in your blender. And then you can use either brown rice syrup or corn syrup. And you can get organic corn syrup now. And the syrup keeps the ice cream from crystallizing in the refrigerator or in the freezer. So it's a very important ingredient. It's not just for sweetener. So there you go. And then we add about a tablespoon of vanilla, because this is a vanilla ice cream, pure vanilla extract. And just blend that for a minute or two. Okay, that's that. Then we just pour this into a container and set it aside. And use the container for the second mixture. You don't have to wash it out between mixtures. Okay. Now, you want a little bit of soy milk, about 3/4 of a cup. You could use nut milk also if you like. I think you need to use either nut or soy milk because you want it to be a rich milk. And then some water. And you may wonder how this is going to be a creamy ice cream with all this water in it. And the secret is raw cashews, which make a really sweet and creamy mixture, and add a little bit of natural fat. Then we have some either white beet sugar or very light organic vegan sugar, a little bit of salt, and some tapioca powder. Now, don't substitute arrowroot or cornstarch or any other starch, because then you'll have an ice cream that tastes like a frozen pudding. But tapioca powder or flour, sometimes it's called, gives just the right mouthfeel for ice cream. So you can get that very easily in most stores, Asian stores, health food stores. Okay, and then we have to blend this until it's completely smooth and there's no graininess from the nuts. So we will start this. Okay, we'll see if it's done. Now what I do is I just scoop a little bit out and rub a little bit between my fingertips just to see if there's any graininess, and it's very smooth, and that's what you want. You don't want to be able to feel the nuts. Okay. Now we're going to pour this into a heavy saucepan. I'm going to do this on top of the stove. This is cooking the custard mixture, but if you prefer, you can do it in the microwave, and it explains how to do that in the recipe directions. Okay, we'll put this on medium-high heat. Or medium heat, depending on your stove. And you have to watch it the whole time it's cooking because it will thicken fairly fast. And just whisk it slowly to keep it moving until it thickens. It's just about ready. It's getting thick, so we'll just give it a few more stirs. Should be bubbly and there shouldn't be any lumps in it. Looks kind of like a white sauce. Nice and thick. Okay, and then we're going to put our first mixture in with the syrup and water and vanilla. Whisk that in. Okay. I'm going to put this over here, and we're going to pour the mixture into a container that you can put in the refrigerator because it has to cool before you put it in your ice cream machine. So scrape the mixture, the custard mixture this is called, into your container. There you go. Now we'll put this in the refrigerator. It has to cool for about 2 hours until it's thoroughly cool throughout. And we just happen to have one that we made before in the refrigerator. So we're going to switch. And here's the cold one. And we're going to empty that one into the bucket of your ice cream maker. and scrape all of it in there. And then put it into the ice cream maker and just follow your manufacturer's directions. Okay, our gelato is ready. I'm going to take it out of the machine. Looks beautiful and creamy. Look at that. I'd like to show you how to make an easy and elegant dessert using the gelato, and also the crepes that we made in another section, and the dulce de leche that we made in yet another section. So all you do is use the crepes cold, and you unfold it, and you put some fruit inside, fresh fruit, anything you like. We're going to use organic bananas slices. You could use peaches or berries or sauteed apples with brown sugar or maple syrup. I'm going to put a little bit of brown sugar in with this particular fruit. Okay. Just roll the crepe, and I like to serve two per serving, so we'll do one more. As you can see, these crepes are nice and flexible, easy to use. Add our bananas. Okay, a little more brown sugar. This literally just takes a couple of minutes to make. Okay, center them. Now we're going to add a scoop of our gelato on the top. Then we're going to drizzle it with the dulce de leche, which I've warmed in the microwave, or you can warm it by standing the jar in a pan of hot water. Don't be stingy, it's really good. Okay, now I'm going to put some toasted coconut on this one because we've got a tropical thing going here. But if you had other fruits, you could use hazelnuts or almonds or pecans, whatever sounds good to you. And then just to be really fancy, we're going to use some of the soy whipped cream. Just put a little squirt on each end. There you have it. About 2 minutes to a beautiful, delectable dessert. Thanks for joining us here at Everyday Dish, and I hope you'll try these recipes soon. Bye.